prayed and came to practice. I'd like to thank you for that. How many know that nothing in this church is going to go without prayer?
Yeah.
You can get the best preacher in the world, but unless prayer goes first, and praise goes first. You ever notice in the Old Testament that God always sent out the praisers before He sent out the Israelites? He always sent out the people praising the Lord before He sent out the Israelites to go and follow. Praise is not just about singing songs. It's about, I don't know, I'm saying other than to say, it's about worshiping God for who He is and what He's done.
Amen.
Sister Jamie has a testimony that she's going to give before I get too involved in what I'm going to do. And this is just, come on back. You want to come up here and stand and have you do. And this is she just wanted to share something with you tonight.
I don't really know how to start it. For the last at least 2 months, do you ever feel like a car that just won't start? You know, you keep turning the key and it just won't turn over. You know, you're trying and it's just the engine is trying to start up and it just won't start. And finally, you just don't turn the key at all and you just walk away. That's how I was feeling, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I didn't take a day off in 2 months. I don't know if I just got tired. But, you know, a lot of you know me, you know, I worked 2 jobs. And for a while there, I felt like I worked 3. I felt like I had my teaching job, my grocery store job, and my church job. And I didn't want it to feel like a job, but I just kept coming and kept doing it. And like I said, I would go home and I would read the Bible, but I just wasn't getting anything out of it. It was just like, it's like I'm reading for my degree. It's like I'm reading another book about Plato or Aristotle, you know. It's like any other book that I was reading, and I was getting really frustrated. And then for the last month or so, I just had all these thoughts. It's like my mind was never clear, just never clear. And I would think and pray, God, could you just make it stop? Just make all these thoughts just stop, because I was just confused all the time. And so and I prayed about it for about a week, and I decided to fast. And it's kind of interesting. I wanted to fast for 3 days. But after, on day 2, I couldn't even hold a conversation because my mind was just, I wasn't taking anything in, so I was getting really confused. And I was trying to read Job. And so I would read some of Job, and I was like, wait, what did I just read? And I had to go back and wait, what did I just read? Because I just wasn't processing it. And while I was fasting as well, I felt the same way as before I was fasting. I felt, this is really stupid. Why am I doing this? I'm just hungry. I don't understand why I'm doing this. Well, anyway, I quit at 4 o'clock Tuesday afternoon because I needed something to eat. And then the very next day, it was interesting. I added up the hours, and I realized I'd fasted for 40 hours. Almost exactly 40 hours. So Jesus had fasted for 40 days. I had fasted for 40 hours. I didn't even mean to, so I thought, well, I guess that was the right timing. And then by Wednesday night, it was 4 o'clock Wednesday, 4 o'clock Wednesday that I quit. And Wednesday night, I mean, everything was just clear. My mind was clear. And my prayer, I'm just so glad that we sang The Air I Breathe, because through all those thoughts and through all that just feeling that I had, that just depressed feeling that I had, I just kept thinking, God, I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but I need you right now more than I need food, and I need you more than I need air, and I need you more than I need water. That was just my prayer. And then I also prayed, Lord, I need your joy. That, you know, the joy of the Lord should be your strength. And I was like, God, I need your joy because I need your strength. And anyway, so that was, and then I woke up Thursday morning, and my thoughts have been so clear, and I just come with the praise on my lips, and I don't feel like I have a church job. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, it's like God rewarded me for that, and rewarded for that obedience. And so, you know, if you feel that way, just know that God is your joy and God is your strength. And if you just do what He wants you to do, that He will be your joy, He will be your strength. So I just wanted to share that tonight.
She was telling me that today. I said, you need to share that with the church, let them know, man, that you're not alone in struggle.
Amen.
You're not alone in having things go wrong in your life. You're not alone in sometimes feeling alone. And so I just want to share that with you. Kind of between two situations. I don't know which way to go. I was going to go low. I think I said Ephesians 3. Go to Ephesians 4. We'll start with verse 30. I was reading and studying, and I was looking at, I was reading over again, that's not what I'm reading right now, but I was reading over again when Jesus healed the lunatic of Gadarene. I was reading because there's something in there that I just can't dig out, that God's trying to show me, and I just can't quite. I know it's there, and I keep reading over it and over and over because I just know that there's something there. But one thing I did find that I hadn't mentioned before, and that's not where I'm reading right now. It's in, I don't know, I think it's but as soon as I tell you, it'll be the wrong place. But Jesus is the God of the outcast. And Jesus is the God of those that have been thrown away. Amen. How can I say this right? If you feel like you're outcast and you don't belong anywhere, Jesus is standing here saying, I've got the answer. Jesus is the answer. If you don't feel like you belong, listen, that's because you're uncomfortable where you're at, and God is trying to draw you back into the fold, and God is trying to pull you back to Him. And the demoniac of the Gadarenes, and he was outcast and chained and all those things, and nobody wanted anything to do with him. But Jesus came to do something with him, and that has nothing to do with Ephesians chapter 4. But I just want to share that with you. Amen. That He came and he went straight to that guy. That guy ran to Jesus because Jesus has the answer for anybody who's feeling downtrodden and outcast and they feel like they have no purpose in life. They feel like they're awkward. They feel like they're out of place. They don't really fit in. I tell them all the time, I don't fit here. Not in this church, in this world. I don't fit here. I don't like what they call entertainment. Amen. It has nothing to do with my life. I don't need to go with my buddies and go have a beer after work. That does not relate to me. I don't need to cuss because that's the way we talk now. No, I don't fit here. I don't like video games. The last video game I liked was Gallagher. I mean, it's true. I don't like watching movies. There's very few movies I watch. I don't care anything about that junk. To me, it's a waste of 2 hours of my life. I could be doing something. Look at all y'all look at me like, I mean, I don't care if you watch. I don't care if you watch movies. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me all I want to. Hurt my own feelings. But I don't care anything about that stuff. I don't care. I just don't fit, Sister Jolene. There's just. That old song keeps running around in my head. This world is not my home. I'm just a passing through. My treasures are all laid up somewhere beyond the blue. That's how I feel. I don't feel like. But can I tell you that God Himself found me because I was the outcast and I was the downtrodden and I was the awkward one and I didn't fit in anywhere. And God found me when I was 13 years old in this church. God found me. I didn't find Him. I didn't know where to look. I didn't know anything about God. I just like weird stuff, man. I'm just weird. I can't help it. I like coming to church. That's weird now. But it is. Look around this city and the churches that are open aren't full.
That's right. Yeah.
There's some that aren't even open. Look on Wednesday night and look on Thursdays when there's rally nights and things like that. Churches aren't full. I'm weird. I understand that. I get it. I'm cool with that. I'm 43. I don't get it. My wife loves me. What are y'all doing now? Care? Verse 30.